I used to weigh 255 pounds, as you can see, and right now I'm at 220 pounds, and it's doable for you. I'm going to talk about three major factors that led to this transformation. The number one thing that I want to dive into that most men overlook, me being 32, anyone listening that is of an age where you start to feel a lack of clarity mentally, lack of intensity in the gym, intensity in life, and low drive in general. Getting your hormones right is the number one thing that I recommend to any person that I work with as an online client or in-person client, me being an online fitness coach and in-person fitness coach. That is working with a doctor, getting your blood panel done, and seeing what your testosterone levels are. And this is one of the biggest things that I notice with a lot of my clients. The symptoms that I listed before are very, very common in today's society because especially here in the US, due to a lot of exterior dynamics taking place in society, men are lower and lower and lower test results with their blood panel. Getting your hormones regulated through whatever means with a doctor is essential to see the transformation that you want to achieve. Because if you have extremely low testosterone, but you're still eating right, getting the right sleep, and even working out hard, your body is going to be in a state of fight or flight, and your body is not doing the necessary things within protein synthesis to be able to digest and recreate and build stronger the muscles that you are breaking down in the gym. And then even the protein that you're eating, it's not going to be capable of doing what it's needed to do and why you're eating it in the first place. So that is my number one thing. And I also just mentioned a few things that need to be done with the second factor that I want to talk about, which is nutrition. So don't just jump over this. This is a super simple thing, but I just want to reiterate to you and get it into your mind that you need to be eating enough protein to lose weight. I weigh 250 pounds, now 220 like I mentioned earlier. I get 230 to 300 grams of protein every single day. Yes, it can be like a job. Yes, it's annoying at times. And yes, it can be a little bit more expensive than just a standard diet or a standard food routine daily that you're eating. But again, you're not seeing the results that you need to get. So even me being 220 pounds, I'm eating bare minimum on a chill walking cardio day, only about 200 grams of protein. But that still can be a lot if you've ever truly tracked the amount of protein that you need to get in your day. I go all the way up to, again, 300 to 280, as I mentioned earlier, when I used to be 250, 55 pounds. And this is just the easiest thing that you can do to make sure your muscle mass is staying the same and increasing as you're working out, as your body and caloric intake is losing the fat mass and you're dropping down the calories, so you're actually losing calories and in a deficit, because that is the way to actually lose fat. So upping the protein, lessening the amount of calories that you're intaking every day. So that can kind of seem kind of hypocritical because you're eating more protein, but you're lessening the amount of calories. So logic will lead you down the clear thought that you need to lower your carbs and fats. And there's different methods with that. Days that I'm working out more intensely, I up my carbs. Days where I'm just doing basic cardio or general sport, shooting hoops, playing whatever, I'm with the boys, fishing, swimming in the ocean here in Miami, Florida, whatever. I'm upping the fats a little bit, lowering the carbs. And this is a very easy method in order for you to be in a deficit, not every single day of the week. I typically have 1 to 2 days. When I'm on a more intense cut, I will have 1 to max 2 days where I actually am in a little bit of a surplus, around 500 calories to 1,000 calories, because your body does not need to be in a deficit every single day of the week all throughout. Now, if you're a bodybuilder, work with a coach, because it's a very different process, because you're dialing into a degree that is not either both healthy and natural for the human body to go through. But it is a sport, and I respect it. I've competed myself in two competitions, both in Kentucky and Ohio when I was younger in my teens. Absolutely loved it, respect the hell out of it. The third thing is a proper exercise program. You can get it through me. You can work on it on your own now with AI, with ChatGPT, simply typing out a prompt with all your specifications, your body type, your daily and weekly routine, and it will actually give you a pretty on-point workout routine. So if you want to work with somebody more directly, I recommend reaching out to me or somebody local in person to you. But getting a proper exercise routine is essential because you can go into the gym and just feel like shit, especially when you're cutting. Your brain is going to be a little fried. And that might not be because of testosterone lacking. It just could simply be because you're lacking in calories. So being able to lock in with the proper exercise routine, the correct cardio amount every single week, the amount of steps that you need every single day, and showing how many calories that you're burning in order to eat the proper amount, it's just an essential thing to do for you to go from this physique to this physique. Guys, thank you so much for listening today. This is the Eric Tenbrinkeric YouTube channel. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. And if you're feeling like this helped you at all, please share this to your friends, because I want to make sure that I'm giving value to you guys and that you make sure that you are achieving the goals that you've set out to achieve. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.